3 steps to manifest anything you desire. How to use Neville Goddard's law of assumption. Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome. This is Awakening with Amy, where we help awaken your ideal life from within so you can be, do, and have anything you desire. So if you've ever wondered how to use the teachings of Neville Goddard, the law of assumption, he explains in the book, The Power of Awareness, chapter 19, 3 steps, 3 essential keys in understanding what he meant by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. If you're interested in understanding this to manifest your ideal, I'm going to break it down today in this video, step by step. So let's get into it. The first step, he says, is you must have a burning desire to be different. You must want to be different than you are right now. He said the desire is the cue to change the conception you have of yourself. It's not about changing the conditions, trying to fix yourself, trying to flip your thoughts and feelings. No, he's not talking about becoming better in that sense. He's saying you want to, the desire is telling you there's another version of you right now that's telling you you want to experience something different. It's a divine urge to experience another aspect of you. So when we try to change the conditions, we try to fix ourselves, flip our thoughts, blame others, trying to change it, all of that is resistance. It's trying to control our life instead of being the creator of it. It's about who am I? And there's only 2 really core assumptions. I am or I am not. I can have what I want or I cannot. And Neville's saying that desire is like fuel for you to experience more of who you are, because without that desire to want to be different than you are right now, you won't persist. You won't persist in your wish fulfilled. You'll keep identifying with the current circumstances or the past memories. And you won't think from wish fulfilled, you'll think about it. That's when it becomes like a pipe dream, like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. And all the doubts and the fears start to creep in then. So the whole thing, the whole basis of your desire, that divine urge, is it trying to show you to stop playing small, stop arguing for your limitations, and honor that desire as a divine urge to show you more of who you already are. Key. So here's a quote before we get into step 2 from Neville himself. The most effective way to embody a desire is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and then, in a relaxed and sleepy state, repeat over and over again like a lullaby any short phrase which implies fulfillment of our desire, such as thank you, as though we addressed a higher power for having done it for us. So, he's saying to embody the desire, shut out the external world, get into a relaxed state. This is step 2. The alpha state, the state akin to sleep, as Neville called it, right? This is the gateway to conscious creation, to become one with, to be in union with the higher you that's already living in consciousness what you desire to live in the physical world. This is your power to know this, to know who you are. So how do we do this state akin to sleep? Well, he suggests to lay down or sit down, very similar to either right before you go to bed or just as you're waking up, and start breathing deeply. Put your hands on your heart. When you put your hands on your heart, that cues your physical mind that everything's safe, to slow down, and that you're safe, right? And then he says, relax. Just keep breathing deeply and relax. And in this drowsy, sleepy state, imagine a scene that implies that it's done. Not that it's going to happen, but that it's done. So if it's a new house, imagine yourself with the key unlocking the door, or shaking hands with the realtor after settlement, or in front of the house, the sold sign. Whatever it is, make it a quick, a few second scene after you've relaxed your body, immobilized your body. So you're still conscious, but you're relaxed. Okay, so this is how you tap in. You let go of the physical mind just long enough to tap into the higher mind. And then step 3, Neville talks about, is then assume it. It's already done. It's mine. And then do nothing. That's it. Experience that experience in your imagination, making your present dream a fact, making your future dream, a present fact right now is the key. That it's already done. I don't need evidence. I am the evidence. My imaginal scene implied it's done, so it's done. But that's what thinking from fulfillment means. It's not about making anything happen out there or changing your thoughts and feelings. All of that is control and resistance. And it keeps you in that hamster wheel of efforting and trying hard. No, he's talking about attention minus the effort. Tapping into the naturalness of having and being everything that you already want to be. In other words, when you have a desire, immediately go to having it, not trying to make it happen, right? He says, you know you're there when you're persisting in your fulfillment, the wish fulfilled. You know you're there when you love thinking about it before it's even a physical reality. And so we always get tripped up in this phase because we often resort back to thinking that the physical world is more real than our imagination. So understand that everything is about reciprocity, where all of us are at the center of the divine mind of infinite intelligence, thinking into that one great I am awareness. And it's reciprocal. It's only going to give us what we give ourselves. Everything is just reflecting our inner assumptions. Assumptions are not judgments. They're just perceptions, right? So all the experiences out there, all the people, all the events are just reflecting your assumptions. So know this. You want to imagine as source. Take all of this, all his 3 steps, and imagine as source, as creator. That's where the power is, right? So what would it be like if I already were the person I desire to be? What would it be like from fulfillment and love instead of trying to fill a need? It would be a completely different state of being, state of feeling, right? So to recap, step 1, you must desire to be different. With all of your heart, know that that desire came to you, already yours, already done. And number 2, in a relaxed, sleepy state, a state akin to sleep, relax your body and create a scene. What would imply that it's already done? And 3, assume it's done by saying thank you. However you want to do it. Like he said, if you say thank you to that higher you, to that higher power, as if it's already done, and you feel heard, that's how you connect and embody your desire, because you're being one with it instead of looking at it and feeling separate from it, right? So this is how you use the teachings of the law of assumption to manifest your ideal. You assume all the time. Anyway, why not assume something wonderful is about to happen right now, right? That's the shift. That's the magic sauce. That's all it is. And let every other belief go. Just let it be there and focus back on fulfillment. Let your desires light you up, because the moment you do, the whole world will reflect the change that's going on within you. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. Thank you for your comments. I love hearing from you. And thank you for subscribing. And until next week, see you soon.